Hello again to another Pokemon Pocket video, and today we're reviewing the new cards or the new previewed cards from Wisdom of Sea and Sky. Lots of new Pokemon from Gen 2. Really excited for this set. This is one of my favorite generation. We have the 3 starters Cyndaquil, Chikorita, and Totodile. Hoping to get Feraligatr as well, or a good Feraligatr EX card as well as a Tyranitar card. And of course, we already know we are going to have Umbreon EX and Espeon EX, plus lots of new trainer cards that probably will change the meta. Alright, before we proceed, please don't forget to like and subscribe, help support the channel, and I'll see you on the review. Alright, first up we have Ho-Oh EX, so 150 HP, Phoenix Turbo for 80 damage, for 3 normal energy, so we take 1 fire, 1 water, and 1 lightning energy from your energy zone and attach them to your bench basic Pokemon in any way you like. Really interesting. So retreat cost is 2, weakness is lightning. So yeah, if you already saw the preview, most likely you already saw the preview. This will power up Lugia most likely. Now the issue here is setting up Uo. We need 3 energy and we only deal 80 damage, so that's a really high requirement for only 80 damage. So not sure if this is going to be playable, but maybe it could if there's going to be a previewed trainer card that will help this Uo, setup. So yeah. And of course, we can't forget we do have Pokemons that generate their own energy, like Magneton and what else? We also have Zero Aura. So Zero Aura. So and we can do a Dawn, move energy around and move energy to Huo. That could be a possibility as well. And yeah. Okay, Lugia. So Lugia here has 3 different energy requirement: fire, water, energy, elemental blast for 180 damage, and of course as a drawback, discard all energy from this Pokemon, or all the colored energy attached to this Pokemon. 150 HP, 2 retreat cost, also weak to lightning. So like we said on Huo, so Huo will be the one to help set up Lugia, so Lugia can one-hit the opponent's active Pokemon. Really powerful, but really high energy cost and heavy requirement. So if we don't have Uo, we can't really attack with Lugia. Of course, there are exceptions. Maybe we can, like I said on my review with Huo, we could use like a Magneton, move energy around. But I don't think that's going to be the strategy here. You really need Huo for this Lugia to get set up. So yeah, really high requirement, so high, but you get the payoff is you get to one hit your opponent's Pokemon. So we'll see if this is going to be playable. Maybe, like I said, there's an unrevealed trainer card that will definitely help both Lugia EX and Huo EX. Okay, we have the 3 starters, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile. So I won't be saying much with these 3. I just hope that we get a really good stage 2 Pokemon for the 3 starters. Mostly hoping for a Feraligatr EX because, always my starter is water Pokemon when I play the Game Boy version of Silver and Gold. So hoping to get Totodile, hoping to get Feraligatr EX. And we'll definitely play that Pokemon. Okay, finally we have Umbreon EX. Umbreon EX Dark Charm. During your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has damage to it in the active spot. And Darkness Fang, 80 damage for just 2 black energy. 2 retreat cost, weakness to grass type Pokemons. And 140 HP. So Dark Charm, of course, really powerful ability. It's a free Cyrus. It's a free Cyrus on a Pokemon. Of course, Umbreon needs to be in the active spot. So we could play this with like a Greninja. That could be something. And of course, we have Poison Barb. So we will probably play 2 Poison Barb with Umbreon. So to capitalize on its Pokemon ability, and what else? That's that's what's on top of my mind right now. Most likely Greninja to Poison Barb, or we can even play like a hmm, I want to say Weezing, but Weezing hasn't been good since. So, but maybe Weezing gets a resurgence, because you can poison your opponent and then return Weezing to your hand. And if they decide to retreat, you can pull it out with your Umbreon EX. Real powerful stuff. Yeah. All right, so here's the counterpart for Umbreon, Espeon EX, 140 HP, Psychic Healing. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may heal 20 damage from one of your Pokemon. And attack is Super Cybolt, 80 damage for just 2 Psychic Energy. Retreat cost is 1, interesting. And of course, weakness is Darkness. So for this one, I know not everyone is excited for this Pokemon ability, but at the same time, I think it's really good. So there are times that healing your Pokemon is essential, so Espeon EX will definitely be helpful here. And of course, retreat cost is one that's pretty good actually. That's a really big difference with Umbreon. Umbreon has 2 retreat costs, so for this one, it's going to be Espeon is going to be more flexible, and at the same time, it's going to help your Pokemon survive attacks. So it's a free potion. If Umbreon is a free Cyrus, this is more likely a free potion. Alright, next up we have Cleffa and Pichu, 2 baby Pokemons here. So Cleffa has a really powerful attack, Twinkly Call. Put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. That's a really powerful ability. It's like a free search with no energy cost requirement. And best part is 0 retreat cost. Unfortunately, HP is really low, 30 HP. Same with Pichu, Crackly Toss, take a electric energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your bench basic Pokemon. No energy cost, no retreat cost, but really low HP. So these two are going to be playable, I think, but of course, you'll need to support it. Maybe put a giant cape on your baby Pokemon in the active spot. Hope it survives, or if not, you can put like a poison barb on it. Maybe it prevents your opponent from attacking it. I'll consider this too as like a trainer card. They're really, really, yeah. They're most likely a one time ability because the opponent will try to finish this Pokemon uh, immediately. Okay, the rival silver. So your opponents reveal their hand, choose one supporter card, you find there, shuffle it into your opponent's hand. So this is a form of hand disruption. I actually like this. It gives more complexity to the game. We especially need disruption from, yeah, we especially need disruption. Like example, if the opponent already has a Cyrus and they're going to win the game, you just play silver and you can disrupt their win, or you can stop them from winning. That's really interesting. Or if they have like a random Giovanni or Cyrus, or excuse me, a random red card from their hand, you can pull it out, preventing them from winning the game. So this is definitely going to be playable, I think. Alright, item card elemental switch. Move a fire, water, or electric energy from one of your benched Pokemon to your active Pokemon. Wow, okay, so this is really powerful, especially for Lugia and Huo. They definitely need like I said earlier, probably it's going to be like a Zero Aura or a Magneton. Move energy from them to your Huo or your Lugia. That could be one of the setup here. Or, yeah, that's the only thing I can think of that generates energy. Maybe there are other Pokemons out there, but yeah, right now that's the top of my head that they don't need to be on the active spot to generate energy. Of course, there are requirements like Zero Aura needs to be in the active spot, and Magneton needs to be set up to generate energy. So this is definitely going to be used in the Huo Lugia deck. Alright, that is it for my review for the new set Wisdom of Sea and Sky. Really excited for the set. Lots of Gen 2 that's going to be released. Hoping to get my Fragator EX or like a good Tyranitar deck. And yeah, see you on the next one.